Hello guys, let's get started on this. So for this, you'll have to speak to him and put one of you'll have to put one of these gestures, the red ones,
なんだお前。人
and
が
he
せっ
will
か
move.
く心配してやってんのに
And
尻
you're on
尾
your
巻い
way.
て逃げてくんなよ。
I realize that I have not been using these sword different combinations that we have got, so we'll try and do this in this walkthrough. You'll have yeah, over here. Before that. You see this this is a shortcut, this tree, so we'll get to the other side and bring this down. And for that, like in all things, we'll have to go by taking this huge roundabout. I think we have a Kodama here. So we'll be kicking down this ladder. There is a way to come to this area also. We'll be taking that up, but since this was easy prey, we've taken him. The second Kodama in this area. any of the yokai, you hit the horns on their head, and most likely they will get staggered. Again, you have Ansudama. You can give anything if you want to try and see what you get in return as an exchange. And here, kicking down, there is a shortcut just to quickly show you that to our shrine that we had begun. We had actually gone here, and through this we have got the shortcut unlocked. We will continue so that we don't have to go through the enemies once again. This can get very confusing. Let's find our way out from here. Yeah. So we'll have this one waiting over here. You can see that. Get this. So we'll go across the bridge in a bit. Let's go up here and see what's there. That's the key burst that we just did there. So here is the shrine. You can save and then we will continue on the path downwards. But let's go for this area across this. Got some good loot. We'll see in a bit what all that we have received. Let's get this loot. This is the next Kodama here. Just wanted to check how the strong attack looks like. So this is the bridge that we saw when we decided from here to go up, right? So we have now cleared both the areas. No need to go back from this. Let's go back to the shrine that we had just seen from here itself. Oh, there's something here. I wonder where to go and take it. Let's check. Okay. So you also have the option of going from above and then trying to get the drops on the enemy. That's also an option, but we went down by taking the path itself. Yeah, this is the loot that we have seen. Last spirit, so that will give us some 5,000 or 10,000 Amrita. Yes, this would be a good place to get some leveling up done. See, we should be able to get 2 points through, and that we will put into, let's see, let's put 1 point here, 1 point on constitution. We need another 7,000. Let's check what armor we have got, armor and weapons. So Yamanaba nice. We have, this is a good weapon. We've got something which will get an imbue corruption. There will be a key pulse. There will be a damage bonus as you keep defeating more and more enemies. Your high attack key consumption will be less. This is good. Although frankly now we're not using much of this, but still it's a good weapon to keep. On the swords, this I think is as good as it gets. We've not gotten anything which is better than this. The one thing which I wanted to check is how do we scale on the Odachis, because the Odachi also scales with your strength. So we have been, and I think there is a attack bonus through heart also. If you go over here, so if you can see under the base attack, there is an attack bonus through your heart that gets a D plus multiplier. Stamina gets a C plus, and strength gets a B plus. And this one has a life drain as an active skill. This is corruption, and the blood spider blade is known to do a good deal of damage to paralyzed enemies. So that is also a build that a lot of people do. So you have paralysis shurikens, and you team them up with a blood spider blade, and then you've got a good thing going. Then you have these stone farms. Okay. So we'll stick to what we have for now. Longbow, I think we should be able to get a better one. Let's see. We'll not go for the reduced range, even though the attack is higher. The range matters a lot. So let's stick with this. This is also as good as we have. Oh no, we have this. Yeah, we take this. No, we don't need this. Although the mounted archer cuirass has a lightning resistance. The boss in this area is known to do lightning damage, so may not be a bad idea to equip this. But for now, we will stick to this. Not much we have got going over here. We can take this. What do we get here? We get elixir efficacy. Yeah, let's stick with this then. Anything which can give us a lightning resistance, we can look at equipping it. No, we don't. Okay. Let's see what skills we have. We can spend something on Onmyo Magic. Let's start building this side. This is also a pretty good talisman to get. So the Purification Talisman does attack on yokai, and anything with the corruption imbued on it does good damage against humans. So we can go with this. The reason we're taking this is so that we can build the Barrier Talisman. Barrier Talisman requires the Pure Heaven, and it requires this. So we will take these two and then go for this. Let's see, we want to go down this path where we will get a key restoration when we do a burst counter, and this requires, yeah. And on the sword, let's see, it's a grapple damage. Let's see how this works. Okay, I think we can go to the next shrine. Although, yeah. So now over here we will be facing the Karasa Tengu. This is the same enemy that we faced earlier in that room. Only thing is we will be facing him in an area which is essentially a ledge. So that makes it a bit difficult. Go forward. Not bad, not bad at all. So with him gone, you're free to explore these tunnels. Kilometers down. Don't. It's got a mimic. It's a bow. That's an easy one. The camera angles, I got a bit nervous, so I had to use the. So this is the route that we would be. Just to get some context. This is where we came down from. The shrine, if you can see on the top right. So this is the route that we would have taken if we hadn't gone through the tunnels. And if we would have just come down running through this, the Gaki that we killed on the top would have thrown that boulder, and that would have been it for us. Now here you have some 4 or 5 human enemies. Just ensure that you take them one by one. Yeah, I also got you, buddy. Yeah, so the gun does not care if you're wearing a helmet or no. Should be one more. So we need to defeat this guy over here and then take this route down to the boss. There's a shrine here. So let's see if we're able to get this. Oh yes, two hits from it and you're gone. You're doing quite well just till this moment. So the Karasa Tengu would still be up. So this is a point where I've died a lot many times. We just need to be careful in avoiding all the traps. Ah yes, this is the one to avoid. And let's make a run for it. Just be sure no one's following you. And we're good. Get this. Okay. Get this so that he does not trouble you. It's been known to happen. Let him come, no problem. There's a Kodama here. We'll get to him in a bit. Oh, another punch and we would have been gone again. This is a pretty safe way to just keep luring it across this pillar. Yeah, another punch and we're gone. Oh, we just got saved. Yeah. That did not go down as smoothly as what I would have liked, but we'll take that. And with that, we have got our shrine. Let's quickly get the leveling up done. We will put a point in, yeah, this is good. Will not be switching weapons, so that is not needed. Yeah. Increases your defense when you perform a purification with a perfectly timed keeper. So we'll get good key and we'll get defense pool buff. Let's use this. We have two. So if we both, we'll get ninja locks. Yeah, let's get down this route. We need to go here, right? So let's get this. This gets activated, and the next one will take the barrier talisman. That will come handy a lot in one of the boss fights that we'll be getting to. But for now, I think this would be the perfect time to stop. The next video will have the boss fight for this area. Thank you guys.